This is the Mitch Albom Show, 760 WJR, where Detroit comes to talk.
All right, for politics, we like to go to the very top, and so to the top we go. And the White House and the Donald himself. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mitchell. If it's Wednesday, I must not be doing any more press briefings. Thank God. If I had one more day of trying to follow Dr. Birx's eyes as she kept rolling them at me, I think I'd kill myself.
So the briefings are a thing of the past.
No, Mitchell. Clearly, you don't understand the TV business. Look, it's the end of the month. The ratings for the Trump Coronavirus Task Force variety show have never been higher. And frankly, we're getting ready to put on a couple very special episodes for May Sweeps. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of surprises. And big celebrity guests, too. I'm talking the Scott Bayos, the Ted Nugents. Wait and see. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Well, sir, it hasn't stopped you from making statements that get attention.
Well, I'm the president. When I say hello, you should pay attention. And when I do something, anything, you're supposed to respond with 2 words. Thank you, Mr. President.
That's 4.
Numbers, who needs them?
Yeah, well, speaking about numbers, you're once again in the crosshairs of videotape on that. Recently, you were asked about the lack of mass testing and a report that says we need to do 5 million tests a day. Here's that.
You're confident you can surpass 5 million tests per day? Is that?
Oh, well, we're going to be there very soon.
Boy, I sound good. So good, don't I? I thought there was going to be more.
Then you were asked about the same thing today, and this was your response.
Somebody started throwing around 5 million. I didn't say 5 million. Somebody said 5 million.
Again, I sound so good. That's what I do. Wow, what a voice.
Okay, but what about the contradiction, sir?
Mitchell, you're paying attention to something nobody cares about, frankly.
What's that?
Details.
Details don't matter.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Oh, brother.
Excuse me, my liege. I need to go to the hospital.
Why's that, Mike?
To show support for the medical profession.
Oh, sounds great, Mike.
Please, sir, can I wear a mask?
Oh, Mike, don't be such a weenie.
Please, sir, I hate to be a weenie, but it's just that there's such a dense amount of germs in the air.
Oh, boo-hoo. Put on your big boy pants, Mike. You really want photos of you with that silly Spider-Man mask you wear around here? Is that how you want history to remember you?
Oh, no, sir, of course not.
So get out there and do your duty, Mike.
What will you do, sir?
I've got some very important TV watching to do, Mike, as usual.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my liege.
Now hit the road. Honestly, Mitchell, the man whines so much. So much.
Mr. President, we see that some states are starting to reopen with Georgia last week, and your state, Florida, set to reopen on Friday.
Isn't it great, Mitchell? I love my Floridians. They're tough people. Very tough. They're going to bring our economy back. Florida's a great state, Mitchell, and we have a great state motto, too. Give me liberty or give me meth. It's such a special place.
I don't think that's the actual motto, sir.
Quick question, though. Why do all the people down there that have been protesting for gyms and hair salons to reopen look like they've never spent any time in a gym or hair salon? Very interesting.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. And you also mentioned working a lunch there with the governor of Florida.
Right.
We saw a report in the New York Post that says you work so hard you often miss a chance to eat lunch.
I can confirm that true news report. Usually, there's no time for lunch. No time. Too much work. Most days I'm forced to carry around a 32-ounce Big Mac smoothie from one meeting to the next. No, seriously. I'm working tirelessly from the minute I get up from the toilet after an hour of tweeting and beyond.
Well, sir, actually a New York Times report kind of says you do the opposite of skipping lunch because you work so hard. The Times says throughout the duration of this lockdown, you've done nothing but watch TV and binge eat fast food. Any comment?
You had me at New York Times, Mitchell. It's fake news. It's fake news. I'm bigly active. I get lots of exercise. I have a golf simulator. Hello.
Mr. President, earlier this week you mentioned that social distancing guidelines will probably be extended into the summer and possibly beyond. How long do you think we'll be doing this?
Look, before you guys get all worked up, I'm going to tell you something, okay? We're going to be getting back to no distancing very, very quickly. quickly. We're going to be right on top of each other. In fact, there's a brand new slogan I'm launching this week. It's Make America Grind Again. Yes. So just hang in there, guys. It won't be long now. Won't be long.
Can we talk about the infamous disinfectant comment, sir? The big story last week. You're suggesting injecting disinfectant or UV light into the body to eliminate coronavirus. Then you said you were being sarcastic. Do you stand by that explanation?
Of course I stand by it. I was using sarcasm to test the lamestream media. Sarcasm. In case it's not clear, let me break it down for you. If the media says that I said something and my approval rating goes up, then I meant it. If it goes down, I was being sarcastic. Sometimes even I don't know when I'm being sarcastic until a couple days later. I'm so good at it. So good at sarcasm. Sometimes I even fool myself. Now, as far as the UV light thing goes, I think I'm onto something there, Mitchell, because I spend a lot of time on my tanning bed, and I think it's protecting me from the virus so far. Maybe I'll force the governors who want ventilators to buy a Trump tanning bed before they can get them. See? 2 for 1. Another great idea out of my very large brain. Boom. I'm definitely going to have Dr. Fauci and the scarf lady look into it.
Sir, before we finish, how was the First Lady's big milestone 50th birthday this past Sunday?
Well, it was a milestone birthday, all right, for me. I've never had a wife turn 50 before. I mean, I've had 2 25-year-olds, sure, but not a 50-year-old. And just to be clear, Melania turned 50, but her breasts are only 18, so it all evens out. You know, a lot of people said Trump can't handle a crisis like this. He can't handle it, but I acted very, very quickly, and I completely stopped the spread of Melania's crow's feet and varicose veins. I'm kidding. She doesn't have varicose veins. I'm kidding again. Melania's a knockout, guys. Yeah, she's only slightly less beautiful today than the day she first stepped foot out of that shipping container from Eastern Europe.
Okay, I think that'll do it. So long, sir.
So long, Mitchell. And remember, if you're going to wear a mask, go for the Darth Vader one. Because like I always say...
What's that?
Go huge.
Okay. The Donald himself from the White House. It's 760 WJR.
WJR Detroit and WDVD HD2 Detroit. The great voice of the Great Lakes. 760 WJR.